That was really embarrassing for me. Like I started talking and I didn't even click record. Anyways, back to my story. So I couldn't like make a meeting because I didn't have Wi-Fi. And then I was like, damn, like why is my Zoom like not opening? And then I was like, oh, I have no Wi-Fi. So I had to connect my Wi-Fi box and then like reroute the yeah, it was a fun thing. Anyways, look, new setting, new location.
Yeah, this is different. You look like m more of a businesswoman.
I knew you were gonna say that. I expected this. I was gonna wear my hoodie to like kind of like offset like the business vibes, but I kind of like them. Like
Uh, that's funny.
it's my brother's room. It's plain and boring and
Why are
very
you in your brother's room?
because I was downstairs. I didn't feel like going upstairs, so I just decided to set up camp downstairs. Yes,
Okay.
I didn't shower yet, but it's because I can't be on my bed with outside clothes. Like it like irks me. So I have to shower every day when I get home. Like I shower at like 3 every day. So yeah. Um, that's new and exciting.
Anyways, so
Comes out. He just sent me a fucking tattoo. Oh my God. I hope this comes out in the video.
what are you talking about?
Anyways, this is shocking information.
Anyways,
So,
so
mhm. I have nothing to talk about.
yeah, I'm so glad you mentioned that because I also don't have anything.
I was gonna ask you like what are our topics for today, but I forgot. And I was on TikTok and like usually I get like inspo, but there was no inspo, just depression. So
Okay. So I guess we're just gonna have to YOLO it.
oh my God, our intro.
Oh yeah, our intro. Okay, ready?
Ready?
My name is Andy Castillo.
My name is Matilda.
Can we do it in like an accent?
Yeah, you ready?
Can we do
My
the whole thing? Can we do the whole podcast in an accent?
in a Russian accent.
No, I can't do a Russian accent.
Um,
The thing is, I can't hold an accent. Like it's
I
gonna.
I love holding accents. Like sometimes I'll start speaking in an accent and then I'll spend the whole entire day talking like that.
Yeah, I can't do that because then I just mix it up and then I start talking in a different accent. So
And why would you volunteer that we do that if you're
yeah, yeah, never mind. I don't want to do this anymore. But I do one day I want to do a podcast that's completely in Spanish because I feel like that would be so funny.
I can't be funny in Spanish.
You're never funny in general.
You thought you fucking it with that one? Well, you didn't. You didn't. Look at your fucking prime color shapes and circles in the back and think about what you're
Well, anyways, do you like them?
no, I think they're so ugly. Wasn't there a show that like it was a kids show where there was like a circle and a triangle and it were like shapes and they would do a dance. Can we play that? Input that right now. Hold on. I'm gonna show it to you. And they did a dance. It was kind
Can
of
you
cool.
can you just screen share it on the computer?
No, because then you see my computer, my desktop.
Okay, then I'll screen share it.
No, I'm host. You
Oh
can see.
fuck. Yeah.
Um,
Well,
uh,
anyways, what's like something that has recently popped up in the news?
I found it.
Being out and about in the Makermobile, there's always so much to see and do. What's that noise? I know who it is. I am a circle.
I am a triangle.
Uh, we should be that for Halloween.
No,
Yes, we should be that for Halloween.
we would be role playing like your room. Look in the back. It looks exactly the same.
Well, the square is blue, so Well,
But
there's
it's,
technically two squares. Wait a minute. Where did the other square go?
so not only do you have like a really ugly piece of artwork in the back, but it's also incorrect and out of order.
No, wait, look. You see those three, these four, right? And you see this one, right?
Hmm.
There's something missing there. Oh, it's there. It's literally just it's literally like this, so it you don't see it on the screen. Wait, look at this. There's like a weird effect. BRB.
BRB. Oh, that's kind of cool.
That was weird. I didn't know that that happened. But anyways, um,
Let's
so Kanye West. Um,
talk about him. He's kind of annoying.
well, what is your opinion on Kanye West?
Didn't he literally like there was speculation. I don't think this is true, but he like apparently went on the news the other day that he changed his name to like Yitler. I'm being for real. He changed his name to Yitler.
Is this actually a thing?
Look it up. Yitler West.
I'm gonna look this up. Like, there's no way this is real because there's no way I did, when did this happen?
Like 2 days ago.
Can you let me screen share? Like, I just want to screen share.
It's not your time. When you're a host, you get to screen share.
Well, I actually was host and you took that from me.
But like screen sharing is really unnecessary. When you edit it, just like put in the clips.
No, because that's more work for me.
Exactly.
No.
When you screen share, it just doesn't look as like
Can
fun.
you fucking let me screen share?
No, I refuse. It's gonna make
Oh my God.
our podcast look ugly. Like it's
You
gonna
know
make
what?
like unprofessional. And if there is anything we are,
Why are you acting like if this podcast is professional in any way?
it is professional. Like look at my professional lighting.
Did Kanye West change his name to Hitler? Let's see.
Why did you get an accent?
Hmm,
Hitler? Why did
Hitler?
you name to Hitler?
You
No,
lied. He did not change his name to Hitler.
that's why I didn't lie. I said that I'm not sure if this is true, but in the news the other day it said that he changed his name to Hitler.
Oh, okay. Hitler.
Next question. um,
Anyways,
want to talk about
did my did my screen get dark?
no.
Oh, what the hell?
It has a chicken on it.
You just said it didn't get dark and you didn't even look at my screen.
Next question. Um,
Anyways, so
I don't have time to look at screens. I'm in my businesswoman era.
you're wearing uniform.
Nobody knew that until now. This
Well, now everybody knows.
businesswoman shirt. I'm actually a lawyer.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Okay. I don't know. So next question. No, actually,
Oh my God.
can you shut up? I'm in between being a like a surgeon, like a neurosurgeon in specific, or an FBI agent. Um,
Here's no wait. Here's what I say about both of those options for you. I think the first option is a good career choice just in general, but me personally, I wouldn't trust you being my neurosurgeon. So,
such a good neurosurgeon. I have epilepsy, so you know I relate. Hashtag relatable. You know, like if I'm busting that open, you want someone who knows, and I'm a no.
what if you have like a seizure mid surgery?
Next question.
Well, so you're also an FBI agent. I don't recommend because I also would not trust you in
Trust me on the streets, protecting our country from safety.
you just said protecting our country from safety. Um,
I meant protecting our country from the danger out there in the world.
oh.
I feel like I will be great at both because
I
um
honestly don't see you in either of those.
okay, bitch. Well, I don't see you making films.
You didn't even let me finish what I was gonna say. I was gonna say such a nice remark about you.
Finish.
I said that instead of you being a neurosurgeon or an FBI agent, I saw you as a homeless.
That's outrageous. Like that's actually outrageous because for you, you know what? You already look like a homeless person. You look like those prime shapes and circles in the back. Like you're already one step there. You're DIYing your own furniture, but at what point are you DIYing your own tent in the street? Like, you know, it is sad what the youths in this country are leading. Because me, at least I have some like good career options up there, but
Um,
next question.
what are you doing now that is pushing you towards a career in medicine and law enforcement, I guess?
Funny you should say that.
You literally look like fucking Group from Despicable Me.
No. Okay, so funny you should say that because I'm currently in the medical strand at my school. I'm an EKG technician and I'm CPR certified, so I'm allowed
Wait, are
to
you actually CPR certified?
I'm CPR certified.
So that means if I literally need you to do CPR, you could do CPR on me.
I wouldn't want to. I choose not. Okay, I mean, I guess okay, you know what actually sucks about having a CPR card is that like if there's someone like actually like fucking coding on the floor, I'm like obligated to help them. I have to by law. Like I have to. Like if I don't, if I'm
Who would know?
I don't know, the government. They will
They
be
wouldn't
like
know.
they'll be like, look, she was in the background of this picture. She was just staring and she had a CPR card.
Wait, you being like certified or whatever, that shows up on like records or something?
I'm guessing. The thing about that is that also you're also not protected by the Good Samaritan Act. So like let's say you're trying to save homeboy, but you kill him. Like because when you're doing CPR, you usually break like their ribs and all that. Let's say you break more than their ribs. You break their will to live and they die. You're actually like you can get sued or anything because you're not protected by a Good Samaritan Act because you're actually supposed to know what you're doing. You're certified.
I'm so sorry, but the thing is, they certified high school students, and I just personally would not trust that. We need to revoke the, what is that called?
Certification?
We need to, yeah, but like, what is the certification called?
Yarn.
We need to revoke the CPR certification from individuals below the age of 18. Um, because
I object.
sustained.
Okay,
I actually don't know what sustained means. Like, I haven't. Let me search this up because it was sustained, and what's the other one? Overrule?
girl, I don't know.
Hello. What do you mean? I thought you took law or something.
Oh, I haven't taken any law classes. I just okay, so here's my thing. I've always been interested in criminal justice, but I've literally never taken a law class. Like all that I know about law is what I teach myself. Um,
Oh, okay. So sustained means you can continue with your objection. Overruled means that the judge determined the objection is invalid.
overrule. I was like, I don't think that's a thing. But yeah, overrule.
Oh, yeah, sustain and overrule. I remember from middle school, but the thing is, I never learned them in middle school, so I would just sometimes like fake it till you make it, which is basically what you are with your certification in CPR training. Because
I actually know how to do CPR.
when was the last time you did CPR?
Like a week ago. What? I did it in class
On who?
on a dummy.
So you've never done CPR on a real person?
What makes you think that you think they're bringing us like people up on the verge of death for us to fucking
No,
resuscitate?
I'm aware that you can't
You
really
can't
do it
do
on a
CPR.
person.
You can't do CPR on someone who's perfectly fine because you'll break their ribs.
That's true, but also that means you never know if you'll be able to actually successfully do CPR on a real person or not.
Right. I'll figure it out when I get to med school.
You see what I mean? That they shouldn't be giving this
You won't go
certification.
out on the streets and like be like, who the fuck needs saving? I need to get my hours in. Like,
When okay, can you like get sued for like let's say you're on an airplane and the the airplane people, the flight attendants are like, we need a doctor, and you say that you're a doctor, but you're not really a doctor. Can you get sued for that?
it depends like on the scenario. Like, do you have a medical background?
No, you just don't have any medical background. You just lied and said you were a doctor.
Did they save the person's life?
No.
Yeah, they can.
Um,
If you save the person's life, actually it kind of depends because if the person lives and they're like, oh shit, like you broke my rib, they can sue you for like still saving their life. Like you kind of, but then if the person dies, unless their family sues you, then you really just, like maybe it's better if they die. This is gonna come back to
um,
a couple years.
yeah, this is definitely gonna come
Actually,
back.
edit that out because I do really want to be a
I'm
doctor.
so sorry. I'm not editing that out. That's gonna stay into, you know what?
Um,
I'm gonna publish it onto like every database that I could find so you don't get a job.
I'm gonna
You'll finally live your homeless career.
every college the video of you being a furry, and they're gonna be like, this.
And they'll accept me.
They'll be like, this weirdo, this freak doesn't deserve to go to our school.
I'm gonna send the picture of you being anti-Semitic.
I've never been anti-Semitic, and for you to fake screenshots and edit our private text conversations just shows how like conniving and horrible of a person you are. So the next time that you bring this up, I will actually show all of the death threats. Oh my God, I have a topic I want to talk about.
Oh God.
Have a good topic. That just made me think about it. And I actually have a bunch of screenshots that I'm gonna pull up. So be prepared.
No, you're not. But anyways, continue with your topic of conversation.
Um, moving on from my career. Um, I think that we've become desensitized. Desent. I think that we've become desensitized to the phrase or like the words like kill yourself, like you should die. Like I think it's kind of like an epidemic. Like we just everybody like is always like kill yourself. And what if they do? What then? I personally have been a victim of these threats and these like sayings. To be on the receiving end of them is just really horrible. And I do think that especially with people that have like mental health issues, such as Andy, I feel like they could be like detrimental. Like one wrong, catch them on a wrong day and that's it. So I think we as I think we as a society have got to say stop. No, but like I'm being so for real. Like, I saw this one like TikTok the other day. Again, the TikToks is where I get my ideas. So this guy made a whole video on like how how often like people say like, oh, like kill yourself, LOL. And it's astonishing the amount of times that people are telling other people to kill themselves. And like it is a joke, but you are telling someone to end their life. So is it a joke? Should people be persecuted? Should they be murdered? Should they be given death by a firing squad? I think they should.
I'm just curious on the amount of people that have ever killed themselves or had suicidal thoughts over somebody telling them to kill themselves.
Um, I
That's
personally
a joke.
I personally have been affected by this. I'm just kidding. I haven't.
Well, yeah, very clearly not because you're sitting here like recording a podcast.
Dusty, wait. Anyways, as I was saying, no, guys, I'm actually fine. This video is gonna get recorded. Like, we're gonna get reported to the school.
I'm gonna report you.
Anyways, wow, today's like a really boring episode. Like, so
You never
far,
even finished what you were saying. Like, I want to know what you were saying.
I don't have any evidence to back up my claims.
I was ready to argue with you.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say that you were wrong.
But why? Like, why am I wrong? I'm right. Like, we have.
I mean,
Do you
we've
think about
dissented.
Okay, I cut you off. I'm sorry. But like, okay, in the 1980s, like people didn't say kill yourself. They were like, you're a fucking broccoli, like
No, because back then people wouldn't tell people to kill themselves. People would
another thing.
kill people.
Another thing. You know what? Actions speak louder than words. If you want someone to die, don't tell them to do it. Take matters into your own hands. Anyways, back in the day, there was no social media. So like you couldn't just text someone like kill yourself. Like in the freaking 1800s, do you think the Queen of Elizabeth the,
The Queen of Elizabeth.
the Queen of Elizabeth, do you think that she sent a fucking letter to what was his name? The one who cheated on her. That one. She didn't send a letter to him and be like, kill yourself. No. She probably didn't do anything.
She said, I'm not gonna finish that joke because it's so unfunny that it's just like I'm not gonna say it.
She said, would thou kill thyself? Question mark. And she sent it. And like it would probably take like 20 years for it to get to him. Right?
What I was gonna say was that no, I'm not gonna. I'm genuinely not gonna say it. Every time I think of the joke in my head, I'm like, this is so unfunny.
Just freaking say it.
I was just gonna say that she was gonna say, off with his head.
That wasn't funny. I think in general, there is one of us is funnier than the other.
It's really hot in here.
One of us
Oh,
is
and me being the funniest.
one of us is funnier than the other, and I think personally, like it's the person on the right side. It's me. So
Well,
now that
funny that you say that. No, funny that you say that because I'm on my right side.
no, but I meant like my right.
So no, because that's
my
not what
right,
matters.
My right, your left.
I'm actually switching you to my
Well, bitch, I'm actually taking you out of the call. So there can only be one funny person in the room, and it's me.
No, it's literally me though, because actually let's just say that we're both the funniest person.
No, you literally just said you made a joke from like 2013.
One
From like 2013. Be so serious.
one unfunny
You
joke
made a cheesy
does not
joke from like a movie that was made in
it
2013.
disappeared.
Even the fucking shape was over it. The square, it had to go. Anyways, back to my topic. So I feel like having social media or such like it's constantly there, right? So then it's not just social media, it's just like texting. It's basically like technology in general. Like you could just tell someone like the coolest things. And it's not like restricted. Like honestly, like freedom of speech, sometimes there's a little too much freedom. And you could comment it under their posts.
Why'd you stop?
Because you literally disappeared.
I was interested in the conversation.
But why'd you disappear then?
Because somebody abruptly entered my room. So
yeah, that's how your mom entered, so that's why I stopped talking.
But you should have still talked because I was still interested.
Because that would have been awkward.
I literally had my headphones on.
You know what?
You just fucking finish because I really was interested.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that technology has just facilitated like being meaner to people. And like back then, you had to fucking wait like 5 days for the letter and the pigeon to get there. But now the pigeon is Twitter and you can send it in 3 seconds. That was a good analogy.
It
Um,
was really, it was an interesting analogy, but it's also funny because in the new video that I'm writing, it's about the internet and about freedom of speech. So, like worlds collide, but also I wrote down,
not everything is about your videos.
I'm trying to add to the conversation real quick,
Well,
and it is, I'm
don't.
trying to provide a different perspective into the conversation that we're having. So if you would let me finish, anyways. And in my video, I mentioned how back in the day you had to send a letter with a pigeon. So I just thought it was funny because we were having this conversation about freedom of speech and all of that, and you mentioned the pigeon and the letter, which I mentioned in my video. So it just goes to show that we have copycats in this room, and you're the one that copied me.
It just goes to show that even though you may have like had the idea first, the idea that I didn't know about. I still executed it better, and people will still laugh at my jokes more because I'm way fucking funnier, and no one's gonna watch your videos.
I do want to say that originally that's not even what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that great minds think alike, but I felt that I was being too nice, and we have been on a roll of attacking each other
What
today.
was your PSAT score?
It was, well, which one?
There's only one great man in this room, and it's not yours.
You know what? If we were to bring scores into this, scores don't matter. Scores aren't test grades
They
are
do
not
matter.
good. Podcast topic.
The only people who say that are fucking losers. Like I'm sorry, oh, test scores don't matter. It's the individual. You're just stupid. Sorry. Like if you can't pass a standardized test, this has been on my mind for a while. Like, okay, everybody has different strengths. Your strength is just being an idiot. And that's okay. Like, not everybody is school smart. Some people, they're street smart. They got hookups, they got connections. Personally though, like you being for real, like you can't. Anyways, that's a different topic for a different day.
No, because I actually want to have this topic now because I think what you said was really interesting, and I do want to go against it like I always do.
Oh
Um,
my god.
I think that you're wrong about that because standardized test has been proven time and time again that it is not a viable source of determining whether somebody is actually intelligent or not. And I think even in general with the way the school system is set up, it's not based on intelligence, but just you memorizing the information, which you will probably forget after. Which is why I think school is stupid because I don't remember anything that happened last year. And maybe that's a personal problem and I have short-term memory loss. But if you think about it, like there's so many things like now with the people that I know that are sophomores, their struggles with global perspectives and all these other courses, completely forgot everything about them and I can barely help them because I just don't remember what it was that it was. You know what I mean? Like I don't remember those things. So I think the school system is stupid, especially how the school system is very unfair for people that are neurodivergent. I would like to point that out. So
Um, your mom.
you do you di- I was gonna ask if you disagreed with that, but I
I
guess.
was actually gonna say that like I was just joking. Like I do agree that standardized.
Oh, okay.
I do agree that standardized tests are unfair, and like not just for obviously for neurodivergent people, but like especially like in our like community, a lot of people speak like Spanish, and like they come from different countries here, and I think it's really difficult coming from a Spanish speaking country to like obviously America, where like the main language we don't have a set language, but like the main language is English in most places, and like all of our tests don't account for other people who speak different languages. They're basically all in English, so. I was just kidding. Like, don't take it too seriously. I'm just joking. But
Because if I didn't take it seriously, maybe somebody else did.
yeah, someone
Because
that
you do have a record. You do have a record of that happening to you. So
next question.
So,
I don't have a record. I don't. I'm
okay, don't even say that though, because you literally
a
did.
jokester. I'm a jokester, but I never take it too far.
Um, so people are gonna look at this podcast and see how mental health has affected people, and you're gonna be the prime example of that.
You? I don't have any
No.
mental problems. You're the one who's literally like about to get diagnosed with like four different things.
If you literally went to a psychologist right now, you would be diagnosed with so many things, but the main thing that they would tell you is that you're stupid.
Again, let's bring up those PSAT scores and that GPA.
Okay, because listen, GPA scores,
Like
even no, what?
Mr. 3.0.
It's actually 3.7, so I don't know where the fuck you came up with that I was
It's
a
actually a 4.0.
3.0
It's a
GPA.
4.0. It's a 4.0 and weighted, it's actually a 5.0.
I am just waiting for the moment that you struggle with a class so much that it drops your score, your GPA, and you won't have a perfect 4.0 GPA anymore. And then your PSET score, I hope that they actually recheck it and realize that they made a mistake because all of your answers were actually wrong because you're stupid and you actually got like a 300 something, which I think is the minimum you could get on the
That you get
PSET.
that just for writing your name. So
This is why I'm saying you actually you probably didn't even write your name correctly either.
I did write my name and I got a fucking higher
You
score than you. So
no, you were
before you talk shit, let's reevaluate your PSAT score. You freaking idiot. What'd you get? Like a 300 on the math?
it was actually a 470. So
It was a
so
560.
you got 560 in the math section?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that goes to show that people with mental disorders have such an advantage in today's society. That was a joke.
The mental disorder is that I have a photographic memory. So I'll never forget how fucking unfunny you are.
I know you thought you ate with that one. You literally sat back down. You leaned back on your chair and you were like, you definitely thought you ate with
I was
that.
too good. Like I'm
You look
eating
like a fucking villain with that chair, bro. Like you're spinning around, you fucking
my like desk. It's fine. I'm fine. I pushed
anyways,
it
you
before.
you're literally sitting down and you're like this. Oh fuck.
Um,
You're the new main character in Despicable Me 4.
so I want to talk about something that is impacting our current community. The other day I went
Okay.
to Google and they told me I look like I Spy.
Wait, what?
Okay, I can compare it to two people. The first person was I Spice, not just once, not twice, not three times, not four times, but five different times. And it wasn't just boys, it was girls. So it was like, okay, so I had my curly hair, so it wasn't straight and it was curly. And I got told this multiple times. And I was like, at one point I started performing the song. It was great. Then the next
Can you
time,
give us can you give us like or like a mini performance of what that,
I'm ready.
looks like?
Okay, ready. You thought I was feeling you? Um, that was, basically like the gist. Except that I had Samantha in the back like rapping. So it was like we got vocals and we and we got the main act right here. So it was pretty good. And then the next person that I got compared to, I didn't know who it was. And then I was like, Sam started laughing. So I was like, why are you laughing? Like, who is it? And she's like, it's a porn star. And I was like, and he was like, oh, it's a compliment. I'm like, oh, skip.
No, but you know who you do remind me of?
Who?
You give me a lot of Ed Sheeran vibes.
You know who you fucking remind me of? Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I don't really see how that's a bad thing in any way.
with the little earth in the back. Are you about to teach me about how the fucking earth works, the polarity?
Can we like just think back on who failed marine science?
By 3 marks, which is like one question. So I
Well, I passed. So
was at a disadvantage.
why?
I had a different teacher.
Hmm.
And half of the year I wasn't paying attention.
So, oh, okay. So the disadvantage was just placed by you. You were the one that gave yourself that
No, I wasn't
disadvantage.
paying attention because I was going through something. Boredom. I
Uh,
think I'll pass this year. So like I got it. It's fine.
Wait, but you're taking now Marine 1 or 2.
Me too.
So I want to know how it is even physically possible that you did not pass Marine 1 and you will somehow pass Marine 2.
The points transfer.
You know, I think it's time to mentally prepare yourself for the truth. And the truth is that
I'm not gonna get my ace diploma. I need that marine science 2 credit. So
oh, you're so fucked.
don't even speak that into existence. It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
You should have switched into psychology.
I should have. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what if I pay for the psychology test out of my own pocket and I just study by myself?
You're not gonna pass psychology without taking the class.
Yes, I will. I'm gonna pass marine. Like I got it. Like Paula's gonna give me the answer. He's gonna be walking around and be like, I think I could do it if I put my mind to it. I'm telling you, once January comes around, you're not gonna be able to even see me because I'm gonna be studying all the time. Like you're not gonna hear from me. I'm gonna be in class studying. I'm gonna be at home studying. I'm gonna be listening to videos about studying.
Not about marine science.
No, just about studying in general. Just like tips and tricks. It's like pick up the book. Pick up the
Maybe instead you should be studying on the PSAT, well, SAT.
Maybe you should take that advice, Mr.
You know what? I do hope that you fail marine science. I actually hope you fail every.
I hope you don't get into UCF. I hope you're fucking homeless out on the fucking streets. I hope you have no fucking friends. I hope you're fucking lonely. I hope you're fucking depressed. And I hope you run out of money to buy weed. I said what I said.
Well, okay, now it's my turn.
Go on.
Wait, I need to practice.
You have a minute, so
Fuck. Okay. I hope that you kill yourself.
thumbnail.
Wait, ready? Oh fuck, I keep hitting my mic. Ready? Oh god, that's literally I'm so red. I get so red when I laugh.
Yeah, you do.
No, literally look.
You're like literally. Oh my god, what does that remind me of? What that Marvel character?
Really hot. What?
The
Hulk?
bitch. The red one. WandaVision.
Vision?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, like this time I don't want it to cut off like how I did
Okay,
last
goodbye.
time. So I'm gonna
Watching. Blah blah blah
goodbye,
blah.
guys. Thank you for watching the NAAM podcast. Hit like and subscribe.
Hit thumbs down. Fuck this podcast. Leave hate comments. Follow my Instagram at Melannie Flores.